Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today I've got a fantastic collection of adorable animals with attitudes stamps from our friends at Crafters Companion. We've got sweet flamingos and giraffe, zebra, and elephant. They make really sweet cards. I can't wait to show you what else I came up with, so come back and play with us. So here's the huge birthday wishes stamp set, 8 stamps in all with some cute little greetings here. And this card is Worry Less, Sleep More with our sweet little sleeping elephant. And this is a 6.5 by 5-inch card. And I covered my card with black and white stripes from Simply Stripes, 6 by 6 patterned cardstock. And I used the bold stripe here on the front, and then I just trimmed that paper to fit on the card, and the excess paper, I just turned that over, and it's got a different pattern stripe with opposite like bold white stripes. I turned that over, matted that with a little black cardstock, and then just glued that across the center, and then just my little stamp here, and I foam taped that, inked those edges. And then I just added to each end a little bit of, this is Diamond Sparkles. It's a pearl border, and this one is Pearly Pinks. And it comes with just these little self-adhesive borders of 4 different colors of pink there. And I just added just a little length. I had a little scrap left on each end. And then I wanted to show you the other stamps right here that I used and colored with some Spectrum Noir pens. And the colors I used for all of these are Ice Gray and Ice Blue and Pale Pink. And if you've never used Spectrum Noir pens before, they are amazing. Show you how they work. This is the Pale Pink, and there's 3 pens in one, dark, medium, or mid, and light. So here's the darkest shade of this light pink color. Maybe we can zoom in, Steve. And then you go to the mid or medium, and then as you're coloring with that one, it's a little lighter. And then you go to the light, and it's even lighter. And it gives you kind of an ombre effect there, so it makes blending so easy, and we love those. Some of the other things that I used are, this is from Hunky Dory. This is lightweight white cardstock. We call it Stampin' White cardstock. And it's this nice big block of paper. It colors beautifully. So I stamp on this and color. What do I stamp with? What ink? Because I'm using alcohol pens, I want to use a water-based dye ink pads. And so here I've got alcohol proof. This was also by Spectrum Noir. This is Noir Black. It says right on it, alcohol proof, so it's not going to mix with the alcohol pens and make your images look all muddy and blurry. And this one is from Memento Tuxedo Black. It's just another great water-based ink. Either one of those works great. And of course, a stamping platform. We like to use the Misty here. That's also such a great thing to use. And then of course, a little pair of scissors is always helpful when cutting out your images. All right, so let's move on to our next card. Oh, here's this one. This one is Simply Wild About You, and with the sweet little zebra. Here's the thing, you guys. This stamp set just arrived today, so I didn't have time to make a card. So I cheated and I just printed out. This is one from Crafters Companion. It is on our website. A little easel card here that they did, but I just wanted to show you how cute that was. So we didn't not show it today just because we didn't have a card made. So very sweet. And if you want to take a better look at that, that's on the product page for this particular stamp set. All right, so for the next one here, we've got, this one is the Reach for the Sky, the cute giraffe one. It's so sweet. Here we go. That's how that one looks, and that one also has 8 stamps on that one. And for this one, I made a swing card. And for swing cards, you can get them just like this. They're already packaged, pre-die cut, pre-folded and everything from hot off the press. The rectangle swing is just so easy to use. And then on the back of this package right here, there is actually a pattern for cutting the paper out to fit on the swing card, which makes it even easier. You get 5 cards and 5 envelopes in here. And what else did I want to show you? Also used the Simply Stripes again. I used the brown and this golden yellow on my card. And then I also used some more pearls. This one is the Vintage Browns. And I just put that self-adhesive border right down here on the right-hand side. And then when I just cut some little strips of paper and then inked those brown and then just cut a little V or a dovetail in each one. And then I just actually peeled off one of these, couple of these little pearls and then glued them on right there. So for this one right here, I went ahead and I used this golden brown blend. Is such a nice pen with those three colors. And then I also used, just for the sort of the inner ear and the tongue on this one, the pale pink again. And for the top of the glasses, I used dull green. So for coloring this one, I just wanted to give you a little tip here. I took the dark color on this golden brown and just colored the base of each one of the spots, just like that. And kind of did the same on the face. Just touch the bottom of each one of those spots. And then I went to the medium or the mid, and then I just colored each one of those spots going into that dark color. And that way it just gives a little bit of shade. I'm going to go ahead and color that bottom lip in as well with that medium color. Just like that. And then we're going to fill in all of these little dots, just like that. And then you're also using that medium color to go along the eyelids and the rest of the spots here. Now we're going to go to the light color and use that light color to just color in between those spots. Just like that. And you would color in the entire face. Once the face is colored, going along the ears with the lightest color, coloring in really that whole ear, and then go back to the medium and just color the top of the ear. And then we're bringing in that pink, that medium shade of pink, just coloring in that ear. And those little, I guess they're like, are they horns on top of the giraffe's head? That's the darkest shade, coloring those in. So as you can see, not a lot of colors used on the giraffe, so it makes it really easy to color. And then cutting these out, really simple, but a tiny pair of scissors is crucial. And when I'm cutting, I like to cut sort of in the middle of my scissors, not up at the tip. So we call this the jaws. So you're cutting in that jaws, and then when you're turning, turn the paper and not the scissors. It's a way to cut more accurately and more quickly. So if you're worried about how long it takes to cut things out, it really doesn't. Oops, I notched his ear a little bit. It really doesn't take a long time. With practice, you'll become a very efficient cutter. All right, and we're going to do that. And then I colored an extra one right here because when you do the swing card, whoosh, and there's the back side of that. Remember, this is already pre-folded and everything. So I've got the back of this guy. Now you could leave that, or you could go ahead and stamp another one, it's like I did here. And then you could just take, there's a little foam tape, and just align that right like that, so that when you open it, it's double-sided like that. All right, and let's see. Got flamingo. Our flamingo right here is I'll Stand By You. There are 9 images on this one. So cute. And for this card, this is a 5x5 card. And then I covered it with this pink, kind of a diamond pattern. And I used, this is Sweet Pea 12x12 patterned cardstock. And the diamond pattern is, where's the diamond pattern? Right there. And then I went ahead and placed a circle die with the scallop right there, and I opened it up and I just ran that through my machine with that die. So now I've got a nice window. And then on the inside, I used stripe paper and some of the green paper with that little bit of a floral border. And I glued that in so that it was right in the window. And then to stamp that sentiment, I actually closed the card, and it didn't have the pearls on it or anything yet. And then I put my greeting right here and used the stamping platform to stamp that, because that way you're sure to have it right in the center of your window. If you stamped it with this open, you might not get it exactly in the center, and then when you close your window, it's a little off. Colored my sweet little flamingo here using, this is Bright Pink Blend. And for this one, it was so easy to color because I took the darkest shade and I just colored the bottom part of the bird. So like the bottom of the body, the bottom of the leaves, like that. And then kind of up around the neck like that, and then on the other side of the neck. Then I just colored the rest of it in the medium color and kind of blended that in with that dark color. And it just makes it a very fast color. And then of course the legs, I used a black Spectrum Noir pen, and all of these items are listed down below the video if you're interested in just one or two things. And if you are interested in buying all of these stamps, we have a fantastic money saver on the right hand side. Just look at that, and it's a great way to get a great deal on the entire collection. If you're watching us on YouTube, look below the description box and you'll see a link, and it'll take you right to this Paper Wishes webisode page so you can check out the cards. We have color photos of those below the video as well. And of course our money saver. So that was really easy to color, and then of course you would just color the legs black, cutting that out and putting two of those here. I also use, this is a new Tiny Flowers and Leaves #2. This is a new die set for us from Hot Off the Press. And I just used this little set of leaves right there and just put those right in. And then some of these little flowers right here. And I just layered those. And then we've got, of course, those pink pearls right here. And I just put a row at the top and the bottom, and then a single pearl at the center of each one of those flowers. So that card is really fun to make, and it has a cute little window too. So I think we've covered them all, you guys. So an amazing money saver on this. Definitely check that out. You don't want to miss that. There we go. So thanks so much for joining me today. Maybe we can zoom out, Steve. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I will see you next time.